Okay, hello, my name is Ryan Strong, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something that I am very passionate about. It's the United States Navy Ceremonial Guard. It's part of the United States Navy service that I was a member of back in 2001 to 2004. It's also known as the Presidential Honor Guard. Some of the things that we'll cover in this are the Body Bearers Platoon, Color Guard Platoon, Drill Team Platoon, Firing Party, and then the uniforms. Again, like I said, I was a member of this back in 2001 through 2004, where I was personally a part of Firing Party. So we'll go ahead and begin. As you can see here, what we have from this picture is a group of the ceremonial guard formed up performing a ceremony. This one happens to be the USS Monitor funeral ceremony. It's a huge platoon of sailors that form up for it. So we'll go into the body bearers. The body bearers are also known as casket bearers or pallbearers. They're the ones that lift the casket, take it off the caisson or off the hearse, and carry it to the actual location that they're going to, whether it be inside of a chapel or inside of a gravesite. They typically spend their time working out, as you can see from this picture, and they also are the ones that actually do the folding of the flag. They fold it a specific way, so each fold means something, and then it gets presented to the family members. Next, we'll talk on the color guard. The color guard is our group that they go around doing many different events where they take care of the flags. They take care of all 50 states' flags as well as most of the countries around the world. They also perform at ceremonies you can see here, such as baseball games, where they'll do the presenting of colors for the baseball game, and they'll do the national anthem, and they'll do many other ceremonies, such as football games or hockey games, anything you can think of typically. They'll also do White House ceremonies. They're also a joint service, as you can see here. You'll see the Marine Corps with the Navy doing a parading of the colors. So you have the Marines who are actually carrying the national ensign because they are technically considered the senior service to us. And that is why they would be carrying that flag, as well as having the Marine flag and the Navy flag with it. Next is the drill team. The drill team is actually our main thing for the ceremonial guard. Like, they're our prize possession. They do all the twirling of the guns, the throwing in the air, all the ceremonies. They go around the world. You can see here them doing an actual ceremony for the public that people can see, just doing a performance. There's so much that's done with these guys. They go to many different countries to perform these ceremonies so that they can be seen and just to show off the Navy. You'll see here a chief in the Navy that was a part of the ceremony where they did all their twirling of the guns and their events, and then at the end they quickly thrust the bayonet at certain locations towards the chief's head, and this is why you can see he's kind of got a surprised look on his face. And then the guy blindfolded here doing his twirling. The next thing is the part that I was a part of, Firing Party. That's where we fire the 21 gun salute for the funerals. I was actually a member of this one. So you have a 7-man team that each has 3 rounds each, so that when you're doing the 3-round volley, it's 21 rounds. Also have a head caller who stands back and actually calls all of the calls so that you know what you're doing when you're doing it, so you're not just randomly pulling the gun up and shooting at the wrong time. And you can see here that they're formed up and looking like they're getting ready to shoot. Here's a ceremony that was done on a ship for a fellow sailor that had passed away that wanted to be buried at sea. That's another method that we use to go ahead and bury our fallen sailors. We use different type of movements for these events that help us. Marching platoon here is it encompasses all of the different groups. It's every one of them, every member of the ceremonial guard can be in marching platoon. And the reason for that is because we got to be able to do all types of ceremonies. So you'll see here, this happens to be on the right, the presidential inauguration. And that is us marching in front of where the president and his family would be standing behind the enclosed bulletproof glass there. You also see on the left another ceremony that we're marching in, just possibly the cherry blossom ceremony. Next we have our uniform items. We have what you see on the top left is our leggings with our brass on our legs. On the right is our ceremonial guard belt, which we got to keep polished, pristine, and then the aiguilette that actually goes around the uniform, around the shoulder here. This, you'll see a picture of a old friend of mine from when I was in the ceremonial guard putting together his uniform, just making it ready so that all we have to do is throw on the jumper top, put our belt on, and go perform the ceremony. He happened to be in firing party with me as well, so it was easy for us to just throw everything on real quick, get ready, go out there, and we could perform it on time. This is the seal of the ceremonial guard. You can get this in coin version, or you can get stickers of it, and it's on a lot of our covers, or caps as you might call it, just to signify that we are a member of the ceremonial guard. And I would like to thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, this is something that I'm very, very passionate about, so thank you very much.